Why'd you take a break? What took you so long? Where'd you go? Where were you for 7 months?
Took you long enough.
Hello? Okay, first off, hi. Y'all got baited. Y'all got baited hard. Welcome to the Q&A, I promised. I'm gonna answer all your questions, or at least most of them, and also address why the hell I was gone for so long. First things first, though. We're gonna address the big thing. This thing. Yeah, I already did a face reveal. I was at 1K subs. I did it on Twitch. There's probably a clip of it, I think, still out there. My face hasn't been secret since at least half a year ago, so there's that. If you guys want to see more consistent stuff, more about like me, I do have my Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram you can go follow. I've been using my face cam on Twitch for a while now. One thing that I definitely want to do on Twitch though is stream a lot more. I've kind of been lacking on that department, so definitely expect more streams there. Twitter and Instagram are just gonna kind of be just me. I don't really know. It's just gonna be me. If you want to follow those platforms, feel free. If not, hey, that's all good. Now that the Beyond Shameless promo is done, let's hop into the Q&A. First question, how old are you? I'm 18 years old. That's really all I gotta say. How tall are you? I'm exactly 6 feet tall. How many hours does it take to edit a video on average? I'd like to say about 10. I'd like to think it's around like 10 hours or so. It could be more, it could be less, but that's typically the time frame I give myself, or that I think I take for making a video at least. Favorite song? Currently, my favorite song is Help Yourself by BB No Money. I don't really have any like favorite genres or anything. I just kind of listen to stuff that's popular. I listen to lo-fi every now and again. That's really all the stuff that I listen to. What stuff inspired your avatar? So yeah, the whole like design around my channel is kind of like the, I guess, controller buttons, right? I mainly just had like the buttons with like the letters. So like I'll throw up like a old image of my channel emblem at the time. And I decided eventually to put it more on like a character to kind of give it some life, I guess. And I got one of my good friends. He helped me kind of walk through like design choices for him. Another thing that I really like that I did with my character is like the 4 little eyes. They kind of invoke like emotions. So I have them all on my emotes for Twitch. So like one of them is like happiness. One of them is like love or anger. Another one's like sadness, and then another one's like confusion or caution. And after that, we have this. I'm glad that a bunch of people have been able to, you know, make fan art of that. Once again, I seriously appreciate that. That's awesome. I've never had that done before for me. I love that. What's your favorite thing about making videos? My favorite thing about making videos, I have to definitely say the end result of a video, just like hitting that render button is, oh, it's satisfying. And just uploading it to YouTube and seeing what people think of it is really cool to see. Like I've seen comments like, hey, this made my day, man. And that's seriously really cool. I really enjoy that. How did everyone in the Among Us crew meet each other? That question has been asked so much in this comment section. I've known Socks and Mimi since like 2 years ago. At this point, it's gonna be about 2 years since we've met each other, like for real. Socks and I have talked over DMs and such on Discord. I've also worked for him as an editor on his second channel. I've edited 2 videos for him. I basically talked to them mainly when they did like montages and stuff like that. Socks was about my size, I think, about 2 years ago, and Mimi was about at like 1K-ish subs. Socks was literally the only person that I watched Fortnite content on because his stuff was literally that good. I've also known Mimi for a while. We played Rainbow Six Siege together every once in a while. I've also known Nadway and Juice for a while. I started talking to Juice about a year ago, I'd say. He made Rainbow Six Siege stuff as well, so we definitely found the right footing on that. I've also known Nadway for a while. We met through Juice's server and stuff like that. But yeah, I'd say the people that I know the most are probably, yeah, Socks, Mimi, Juice, and Nadway. Yeah, about half a year ago, Socks invited me to start playing Modded Among Us. So I've definitely been able to meet a ton of cool people through that, including Blaza, Laugh, tbvg Honest, Dino, Oompa, everyone else. And that's definitely what Among Us is good for. It's good for bringing people together to kind of just, you know, hang out, talk, other stuff like that. It's great. Can you make more Among Us content in a Discord server? More Among Us content is definitely coming. I have a couple sessions that I really want to put out into editing and actually share with you guys, so that's definitely coming in the future. And a Discord server, yeah, I think I'm gonna end up making a Discord server pretty soon. It's in the works right now. I'd like to say maybe another week or 2 and I'll probably have it up, so just stay tuned for that. What does tbvg stand for? It's literally just my name and video games. Very creative, I know. What other games do you play? I play Rainbow Six Siege, Rust a little bit, Minecraft. I've played Overwatch before. I play Call of Duty a lot. Some other games I play are like more Nintendo games. I play Pokemon. I play a little bit of Mario every once in a while. The main genre I always find myself coming back to is FPS games, especially with like Siege, COD, Overwatch, stuff like that. But yeah, I still enjoy playing FPS games with friends and just stuff like that, messing around. That's typically the most fun I've had in playing video games. I also plan on incorporating some other games into my content, like I mentioned. I'm gonna try and start diversifying my content as the months go on. Hopefully people are gonna stay for me and just hopefully not for the game that I play. Unfortunately, Among Us isn't gonna last forever. It's a great game and it's really fun to play, but it's not gonna last forever. So I hope people that have subscribed to me subscribe for who I am and not necessarily for the games that I play. I wanna be able to kind of build my platform off of who I am as a person and what I do and what I bring to the table as a content creator, in the long run at least. How many anime have you watched? I have watched... I'm gonna need to get a list. I have watched My Hero Academia, all 4 seasons. I've watched Cowboy Bebop. I've watched all 5 parts of JoJo. I've watched Demon Slayer, fire. Please watch that. I've definitely gotten more into anime, to be completely honest, in the past year, and I really want to like keep watching more of it. It's actually really cool. Right now I'm watching ReZero. I've also been gathering recommendations from friends of what else I should watch. I'm gonna probably end up spending a lot more time watching anime nowadays. And if you're interested, hey, feel free to leave a comment down below on what you think I should watch. I might end up start watching some of the stuff you recommended. So feel free. How your day been doing? Pretty good. Pretty good. Why I left YouTube. Oh boy, here we go. Leaving YouTube just kind of for half a year really taught me a lot about like social media and a lot about like content creation in general. That break really put a lot of things into perspective. I did a lot of editing work during that 6 month, 7 month break. I guess working with other creators really put into perspective like how hard YouTube can be for people, and also like kind of how the YouTube algorithm worked in a way. I could start comparing the videos that I made based off their content and how it performed on their channel compared to others. I could also see like how certain schedules worked. I could also see kind of how certain methods of creating content worked. I could also see kind of different methods of just how to run a content creator platform in general, through YouTube, through Twitch, through Twitter, and through other platforms like TikTok and stuff like that. And I think that was a very useful tool for sure. I also kind of studied kind of how social media platforms worked. I kind of gathered information about like what's the best way to grow a Twitch stream? What's the best way to keep your content kind of rolling in people's eyes? What can you do without YouTube? What are some avenues on social media that you can build yourself as a content creator over time? Yeah, I'd say this 7 month break on YouTube has really gotten me motivated to make more content for sure, and maybe see how far I could run with this. The sky's the limit at this point, thanks to everybody's support, so I'm gonna see what I can do with this opportunity. What microphone do you use? I use the AT2020. It's a microphone by Audio-Technica. It's a pretty basic microphone. The biggest thing though is like it's not a USB microphone. It's got this thing. It's an XLR connection, and you're gonna need like an audio interface with that, and it typically costs like around $200 in total to run this kind of stuff. So it's a little more high end, but it's definitely worth your money. Are you doing another job or anything like that except YouTube for a living? I don't really consider me doing YouTube for a living as a thing, at least currently. I literally just got monetized. I'm just kind of like trying to see the road as we go and see what I can do with this. My goal for subscribers at the end of the year was 10K, and I'm already at like around 14K, and y'all have absolutely destroyed that, so thank you. That's seriously. Yeah, the other job that I typically do I guess the other job that I typically do find myself doing is editing work for other content creators on YouTube. Like I mentioned, I edited for Socks, but I've also edited for other creators. I really started doing that last year when COVID started, because I couldn't really go out and, you know, do anything else out in the world at that point. So I ended up just hunkering down and editing videos and got paid on PayPal and stuff like that. And I'm really thankful for the people that have given me that opportunity to really show my skills, really build myself as an editor, and also help them with their content. How'd you get so good at editing? Just practice, seriously. I've been editing at least for 3 years now. It's just about putting the time in, learning from other people, looking at other people's work, seeing what you can do yourself. That's the main thing. It just takes time. It really does. With anything, it takes time. It's also just having a creative vision on like what you want to do. That's another big thing. What or who inspired you to be a content creator? Inspirations for YouTube. I need to get like a list of people that I have, because I am motivated by so many people to make content and stuff. Probably the very first person I'd say I got motivated to make content off was like Too Mad. Back in the day, he made like a bunch of like gaming montages and stuff like that, and they did really well. And they were just fun to watch. They were insanely well edited. They're just funny overall. Yeah, I say 2Mad was a big inspiration for me starting off. And then over time, definitely people like the Russian Badger and others definitely helped bring my motivation up to make content kind of like what you see now, kind of like the more structured, longer form content. Those are probably the people that I take the most inspiration from. Other creators that have, inspired me are MKBHD for his tech reviews. I'm a big guy into tech, so he's been a huge inspiration. Probably also have to say Smitty as well. He's just been going at it for years, and he's kind of a great example of just someone who's been able to keep refining his craft, even if it's just like simple stuff in videos, just like keep consistently going with content. Will Socks or anyone in the gang do a live stream with mods? I'm pretty sure not, unfortunately. But yeah, sorry to everybody that got their hopes up on that comment. That's typically going to be staying reserved for videos, and I don't really see that changing anytime soon. What's your favorite video game? If you don't have one of them, choose your favorite video games. I'd say probably my favorite games of all time have to be some in the Pokemon series. Generation 4, Generation 5, so like Pokemon Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and then like Pokemon Black and White. Those were probably the gems of Pokemon now looking back on it, and those really helped define my childhood, I'd say. Actually, what really got me into gaming in the first place is that I had a cousin. He basically gave me a Game Boy Color with Pokemon Red in it, and I loved it. It was so much fun. That really got me into the Pokemon games, and it also really got me into gaming in general. I kind of attribute that to where I am today, honestly. As you'll see in some of my videos, I still use Pokemon soundtracks. I love the music of that, especially in, Gen 4. But if you haven't played like Pokemon Platinum or Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you're really missing out. You really should play those games. They're phenomenal games, and I might be a little biased because those were my first like real games that I really put time into, but they were really good. But yeah, those are all the questions I got around to answering. I'm not always the best at, answering questions, stuff like that, I guess, talking-wise, because this is kind of new for me. So if you still have questions about, what happened to this channel, things you'd like to see in the future, just feel free to let me know in the comments. I'll answer those. Once again, thank you for this insane opportunity to keep pushing on with YouTube. The support this past week and a half has been absolutely insane. I look to keep this going for as long as I can. If you guys are liking what you're seeing, if you guys are willing to help me on this journey, feel free to show this video some love and stick around for future content. But yeah, thank you for all your support. Y'all have a good one. Peace.